Hello, everyone! Good day to you all! And how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day today, and I hope you enjoy this video today as we continue with Final Fantasy Mystic Quest with Benjamin, our hero. Last time we defeated the Great Minotaur, the Tree Minotaur, whatever a Tree Minotaur is, and now we get to continue after losing Kaeli. We must find a cure for her illness. A battlefield. Or a sand temple. Hey, that's where the potion's supposed to be for Kaeli. Let's see if we can heal Kaeli really quick. It's right here. We might as well go in and see. Hey, there's a treasure chest in here. Yeah, there is, Ben. It's empty. No. No. What? Who's playing their boombox in here? Looking for some cure, kid? First of all, my name is Benjamin, and I'm looking for Elixir. I'll sell you some for, say, 9,000 GP. Well? Come on, whoa! That's way too much! Listen, kid, this stuff is precious, right? My allowance is only 2 GP a month. Ben? I'm not paying you that allowance. Who's paying you that allowance? I thought that guy in the cloud was paying my allowance. You're not paying my allowance? No, I'm not paying your allowance. Oh my god, who's paying me my allowance? I don't have an allowance. Oh my god. Then let's do it this way. I'm going to the bone dungeon to find treasure. You come with me and help. If I get the treasure, you get the elixir. Do I have any choice? When do we go? Hey, hold on. There's a battlefield nearby. Why don't you go whack a few monsters there and maybe win something, kid? The name's Benjamin. Benjamin. And my name is Tristam. Tristam, not Tristan. And I throw shurikens. I'm a ninja. Hiya. Okay. Tristam is our second party member. Like he said, he fights with the projectile weapon shuriken. And you can see there's a counter beneath the shurikens. He has 99 of them on hand to fight with. When he runs out of shurikens, I don't know what happens. I've never had him run out of shurikens, I think. Ooh, I forgot to do something. Give me 1 second, everyone. Okay, we're back, everybody. And now, in this battlefield, we are finding random monsters, random battles to have. To gain experience off of, and if necessary, find something. There might be some treasure here on these battlefields to find. And you can only find them when you destroy every single monster in the battlefield. Now then, the Mad Plant. Well, I have a list here, a compilation, you may say, of all the monsters in the game, though it appears not every monster in the game. But I know it's a tree, it's weak to the axe, so Benjamin used the axe to attack it. I must have missed the Mad Plant in my, travels. Poison Toad? Ooh, it resists poison. Tristam, is anything associated with your attack? Poison? Well, my ninja stars are kind of coated in poison. Oh no, it's strong against the poison attack, so it takes less damage than normal. Still dies from your attack, though. And Mad Plant is weak against the, axe. So yeah, I believe I said before that this game is kind of elemental Fire Emblem style kind of game. If you like Fire Emblem, or at least like I do, the old Fire Emblem, you know, number 7, number 6, number 8, maybe number 9 and 10, but you get to see the how there's a weapon triangle sort of thing where all the weapons have their own element that affect the monsters. The shuriken, it has a poison status, but it is a throw elemental type weapon. And the axe is an axe weapon elemental type. The sword is sword elemental type. You could say, elemental. To where, like in Fire Emblem, you had the sword versus axe versus lance versus sword deal. Whereas with the magic in that game, you had nature versus light versus darkness versus nature. Or even fire versus wind versus lightning versus fire or something. Hey Ben, you're leveling up. Good to go. Good to know. And yes, there will be 10 random battles in every battlefield in this game. For as many battlefields as there are in the game, there are 10 times as many monsters in this battlefields. I may decide to speed this up, as I have discovered how to do that now in my editor. My video editor. Ooh, 3 trees. Yeah, you can find many trees, a tree and a toad apparently. Basically every battlefield has its own little pool of monsters to choose from. A full Nelson? That tree attacked me with a full Nelson. I'm not even completely sure what a full Nelson is. I know it's a wrestling move, because my dad used to watch wrestling all the time, and I would sit there in the living room just watching it with him, just because I had nothing else to do. As a kid, I mean. Nowadays, as an adult, I have many things to do. Hey, a branch. That's what I expect a tree to attack with. What's this? You know, me and hearing things in my house. Anyways, I wanted to think about some other... I could swear that noise kind of picked up on that on my audio receiver here. That may have just been me going, what's a noise? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Won't we, everyone? But I want to say about my past, my life, my childhood. As a kid, my parents and I would go to the store to buy groceries. No, even better than that. We would go to McDonald's, okay? And you know how McDonald's cheeseburgers? I love their cheeseburgers. Love them to death. I just had some today. They're so delicious. Especially nowadays when you get the parts of the burger that have been really salted and peppered really good. Mmm, delicious. The cheese, the ketchup, the pickles, all good. But back in the old days, well actually still nowadays, I would get them normal with the onions on them. I finally had enough of this one day. Oh, I remember why. Those were the McDonald's in the store that I went to. I went to a very fancy store in here in Michigan. Had a McDonald's in the store to go along with shopping. So I would get cheeseburgers, and I liked it, I guess. But there was just one little thing wrong with them, and I couldn't quite figure it out. Let's hold that thought while I go into battlefield number 1 of 10. One battlefield remaining of 10 to go. Oh, Tristam, you missed. Whoa, yeah, I usually don't miss when I throw my shurikens. I'm a master at throwing things, with another full Nelson coming at me. Yeah, and for defeating all 10 group's monsters, we clean out the battlefield, get extra experience, which levels up and again, I guess. And that's our reward for the battlefield, is the extra experience. So, as we can see in the status screen, you saw, as at the end there, Benjamin leveled up, and then he got another 54 and leveled up again. I don't know exactly how glitched out the battlefield system is, but even H.C. Bailey said that the battlefield system is glitched out to where when you finish the battlefield, you technically get 2 levels up or something to that effect. I don't remember exactly what he said, just to put that out there, but I do know he mentioned that battlefield specifically gave you 2. Or at least he did in his LP when he was talking about this. He finished off that battlefield and it gave him two levels, just like it did me just now. So what do we see here? With a second battlefield. As I continue my story of a child in McDonald's. There was something wrong with my burger. So I decided to take it apart. Because what child doesn't like to take apart their food? I took off the bun, and I looked at it, I'm like, what? What's all these white little things in my burger? And my dad, I assume, told me they're onions. They're little chopped up onions in the burger. And I took one and put it in my mouth and tried it out. And I'm like, oh, I don't like these. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my first instance, as a child, of me realizing, I might not like eating everything I see in the world. Or put in my mouth. Hey, Basilisk. That monster does not have any elemental weaknesses as far as I know. At least so far as I got in the game. With testing out the weaknesses of the monsters. So attack with your strongest weapon, which would be the axe, Benjamin. And Tristam, your attack is very strong, of course. Now we're both poisoned by these little toads. But yes. That was the first instance of realization for me as a child. I don't like eating everything in the world. My, what a shock that was. Well, again with Myers, there was something else I didn't like. I had to realize about the store. About food. Back in the old days, they would sell at the store, like they do now, kind of burger sandwich in a box to microwavable sandwiches. And they had McDonald's brand, so I would get the McDonald's brand. Luckily, it didn't come with onions. And you know, that may have been my first clue as to what was wrong with me and the burgers and the onions. Is the fact that the homemade ones didn't come with the onions on the burger. But the restaurant ones did. And anyway, something else I used to buy at the store was something called Tony's Microwavable Pizzas. And I came to realize very shortly after realizing this about the hamburger, oh, I don't like these pizzas. Do I not like pizza? And I'm like, no, that can't be right. I like Little Caesars. I like Pizza Hut. I don't remember any other kind of pizza I had back then. But I didn't like Tony's. So I decided to stop buying it for a while. And I had other pizza, I think, and then I think I did try it again. Like, I'm like, is this for real? Do I not like this food? Just because it's this pizza? And it turned out, yes, I do not like Tony's microwavable pizzas. Although, damnedest thing, you may be learning this for the first time today, but I learned this some years ago. Subway's sells pizza at their store. Microwavable pizza, or toaster pizza, or whatever it's called when they put the sub in the microwave to toast it. And they would take out those pizzas from behind the counter and put it in the microwave and cook it for you, and you can eat it. But be forewarned, it tastes exactly like Tony's pepperoni pizzas. It tastes exactly the same as Tony's pizzas. I'm not kidding you whatsoever. Subway sells pizzas that taste exactly like Tony's. So if you're old like me and you had Tony's pepperoni pizzas and you loved it to death, I guess you could go to Subway and get a pizza and enjoy it as much as you did Tony's pizzas. And you would be happy. I'm happy I don't like those pizzas. I'm not happy that I'm a picky eater. Oh yeah, I forgot to check that. Yeah, I just recently brought home some vegetables. I do know from this last week, I have a tendency to put too much blue cheese on my, salads. And yes, I do like blue cheese dressing. I love blue cheese dressing. I have had that ever since I was a child, too. And I love it. But I just realized this last week, I've been thinking about it sometime, but, I don't really get to have experienced salad too often. Especially because I have to buy blue cheese dressing with it, which is expensive as hell, but then also lettuce can go bad really fast on you from the bag. And then it turns out I'm definitely putting too much blue cheese on that dressing on that salad. I haven't said pizza. But I did recently have some carrots and blue cheese. You know, I would pick up the carrot, put it in blue cheese, and take a bite of the blue cheese covered pretzel? Carrot. And I enjoyed it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I do put too much blue cheese on my salad. So yeah, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Every rose has its thorn. But now, for defeating all the toads of this battlefield, what do we get? Enough experience to level up? No, we get a charm. Yay, charming. How charming. A charm is a set of armor, which gives Benjamin 1 defense power. That's all it does. So it gives him, with his armor, a total of 7, as you can see there. And Tristam, you have resistance to fire, and whatever that is. However, in your status, you do not have those resistances. Oh, wow. So, what we will do is save. I should not have saved there. I'm stupid. No, I'm just out of experience. I'm way out of experience with Let's Playing right now. I have not had much experience with Let's Playing for a minute. So, give me a minute, and... well, actually, you'll take a second, but I'll take a minute. BRB. As I have reset the game, because there's definitely another glitch, like I've said it before, I believe, to where if you do not reset the game... yeah, because I did this with Kaeli, where Kaeli started out with all the resistances of the late game character from the end of the game, because that was the last character I had in my party. But yes, you see, Tristam's elemental defense is now fire, his special defense is now poison, I believe. So yay! Fixing elemental resistances, yay! Well, in order to heal, let us return to Foresta, and this house. I believe this will take care of the poison. Wow, Tristam, we used 34 of Tristam's shurikens in those 2 battlefields. Oh yes, I could call this Endless Battlefield. That's what I was thinking. Like the song from Final Fantasy Adventure, Endless Battlefield. I've now decided that's what this episode will be called. I hope you enjoyed, everyone. And I do hope you enjoyed the episode today. Talking about food, childhood. However, next time we return to the Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, we will enter the Bone Dungeon. The Bone Zone, you could say. No, just the Bone Dungeon. Although, is there a Bone Zone in the Bone Dungeon? Let us find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and have a good day. Bye-bye.